Amos Garrett and Buddy Guy for your blues break this morning. If you are a frequent listener of the show, you might remember in early January I mentioned that my New Year's resolution was to be more kind to people. That might seem cliche, a little vague, but it is true. You know, it's something I've always struggled with, especially when maybe they're not being kind to me. Something I wanted to work on. Now, of course, much like people who get a gym membership in January and cancel before the month is even up, I'm already back to calling babies idiots and starting shouting matches with elderly women in Kroger, okay? But I recognize that I'm straying from the path of kindness that I set up for myself in January. And I want to do something to help put me back on track. So, today, in good faith, I'd like to apologize to some people that I have wronged. And I think doing so on a public platform such as the radio really speaks to my sincerity and also my desire for attention. So without further ado, Apologies by Brock St. Clair. MSU President Dr. Mark Keenum, I'm sorry. For that time I told people you maintain your flawless complexion by spending stress-free quality time with your family and biweekly pig semen injections. Your lawyers were right. The last part was uncalled for. 21 Savage, I'm sorry for never listening to your music because I thought your persona was contrived and your lyrics were unstoppably stupid. I realize now that I should have given it a chance. I mean, I love the Beatles. Audrey, my ex-girlfriend of about a year, I'm sorry for all the jokes that I've written at your expense. It's a coping mechanism. I'm also sorry for slashing your tires, taking a dump on your porch, poisoning your dog, putting Skittles in your front lawn right before it rained, and stealing your car in that order. Those were also coping mechanisms. Susan, my therapist, I'm sorry. Mom, I'm sorry for all the times I've called you physically and emotionally abusive on live radio. It's just to entertain the audience, and we both know that you love me as I love you. And now that that's over, do I still have to sleep in the cage when I come home? Dad, I know you know now that I'm not gay, but I'm sorry for not being as straight as you'd like. Hamilton is just too good. And finally, God, I'm sorry for all those mean things I said about you on Reddit when I was 14. Also for all the porn I watched the same year. I was very hormonal. But I mean, if you didn't want me to do that, then why'd you convince my parents it was a good idea to put the family computer in a room with a locked door instead of in the kitchen, like literally every other nuclear family in America? You know, I take it back. It's your fault. Hey, tune into The Juke, the show that airs every Sunday right here on WMSV from 6 p.m. to midnight that plays blues music. You heard about this? 6 hours of uninterrupted, pure, uncut, well, probably cut, probably wasn't the first take, blues music. Blues that reminds you to eat more so your stomach doesn't growl on live radio. And also to be kind to one another. Rip that from Ellen. Hey, the Revivalists. Up next, it's Change. I'm Brock St. Clair. It's Cooking with Brock right here and only here on 91.1. Okay. I'm in a big rush. Got to run across campus right now. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next week, maybe this weekend sometime. Leave a like if you like, and I'll talk to you soon.